Oh yay, yippee! More drawing Pokemon from memory. Welcome back to the Drawing Pokemon from Memory series. A series where we'll draw Pokemon from memory, even if it's hard or not. So I have a different setup this time in Microsoft Paint, with Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre in the center. So let's do the same thing as usual, trying not to be repetitive. So let's go and generate! Which 5 Hoenn Pokemon will I generate? Let's see. We get Sceptile, Crobat, Trapinch, Electrode, and Plusle. I got very crazy easy Pokemon, but others are harder, like Sceptile and Plusle, and even Crobat, because Electrode has one of the laziest Pokemon designs. So let's go and first draw Sceptile. And for Sceptile, I'll be putting I'll ignore the twig. But anyways, let's draw him. Draw the head, then the eyes, put the whites here, then gonna do that for the other section, making it look as neat as possible. Give it a mouth. So I realized that Sceptile has this red patch, which is his lower jaw. Now time to go down to the main body, which is the torso. Draw that. Looking dinosaur-ish. Draw its belly, its red patch, which is part of its belly stripe. It just has one belly stripe, which I realized. Gonna draw its arms. Draw leaves on the arms, putting them as close to the wrist as possible, or maybe the arm, the hand, whatever. Do that. Then the fingers. Got these fingers to those fingers. Did it once again. Do the fingers one more time. Do that. Looks pretty weird. Do the other arm. Its hand first, and then add the leaves. These leaves. Just don't listen to my brothers, they're pretty annoying. The leaf shapes are pretty inconsistent, because I'm drawing it from memory and not realizing what I'm doing. Time for the legs. Start with the bulky muscle for the top of the leg. Gonna do that. Yippity doo da. Start doing those toes. Just don't listen to their annoying squeals, because they'll annoy you. For the other, it looks so tiny. How could it even stand up with these tiny feet? Oh my god, it looks so ridiculous. Oh my god, how tiny is its feet? Oh, to its behind, the rear end. Gonna do its tail, which is a giant fern. Oh, it's just a muscle. Let me just redo that. I didn't realize that. Just draw the center of the fern, which is this. Then time for the leafy leaves, the leaves, those ferns. I think I forgot the fronds of the fern. Took it in grade 4 already. Ferns have spores. Just make each frond as neat as possible. Just, my sister is now staring at me. Just do that. Now time to color it in with a nice green. Oh, wait a second. Let me give it a twig before moving on. Just draw a twig here. Gonna draw a twig in its mouth. Do that. It kind of looks like the tongue, but it's actually the twig. If you hear the ambulance, then you have good ears. Cause I do hear the ambulance. Cause they're getting pretty out of control at the moment. All those injuries. Wait a minute, where is this gap? Where's this hole? I need to find it so I can color him in. Where is it? Check all over. Let me skim. Oh, the gap in the foot. The ankle. Color him in. Color the fern, the giant fern. Those fronds color in pretty quickly because there is no gap in closing point to make it easier. Color in those inconsistently created leaves. Just do that. Time to give it the red it's supposed to have. And here we have septile. Oh, I forgot something. Those bumps on its back. Those spore things. Just draw them. Just circles. Looks like it has an infection. Add these. There we go. I didn't realize that septile actually has these seed things, spores. Now, moving on. Going on to Crobat. Draw Crobat down here in this section. Draw its pointy ears. Draw its eyes. Crobat is the evolved form of Golbat. Like I said in one of my videos, it evolves through happiness. So it's well worth it getting a Crobat at the end. Trying to do that. It's very strange mouth and facial expression that it has. Just draw its first set of wings. Give those wings fingers. Give it bat wings or maybe dragon wings, cause I'm pretty good at drawing dragon style wings. Do that. Draw those here. That. Then I'm gonna do that. The same on the other side. Those fingers. Maybe these are just claws. Maybe for decoration. Who knows? Just do that. Cause I saw some dragons have like hands in their wings, like Smaug from The Hobbit. Just do that. Close this off. Time to do its other set of wings. And the purple, the blue will face the other side because it has an opposite color scheme to Zubat and Golbat. Crobat has a purple body and the inside of its wings are blue, but Zubat and Golbat have blue bodies and the inside of the wings are purple. Time for its feet. Draw the feet here. Time to color it in. Looks so odd. Time to color in its mouth. Then that colors the outline. Just fix that. It's happening all the time. Need to zoom. Focus, camera. Focus. It happened again. Great. To zoom in. We're already 11 minutes in and we haven't even completed the second Pokemon. Oh my god! This one pixel, finally! Relief from all the stress has happened. Time to color it in. Starting with the body. Color in its wings now. Its wings are actually more green than it looks even more green. And then here we go. Crobat completed. Looks so odd. Time to move on to our next Pokemon, which is Trapinch, which falls into Vibrava, and then Flygon. Makes no sense because it looks like an antlion that evolves into a dragonfly-like thing. Draw its huge jaw, its huge mouth, pincher thing. Give it its cutesy eyes. Has a huge mouth. So odd. Just give it its legs. Has a humongous mouth that doesn't even fit anymore. Have Trapinch completed. Looks so odd. Oh my! I think it's now I colored the entire band. Trapinch is actually orange. I think I'm gonna move its eye. I can move it here. Color it in. We have 2 more Pokemon left. One of them is Electrode, which is one of the easiest Pokemon to draw. It has an extremely lazy design. Time to draw the ball shape. It's this one. Time to draw that. Its little eyes. Do that. Draw its eyebrows. Draw its mouth. The teeth. Surprisingly, Electrode is one of the fastest Pokemon in Generation 1. So strange. Also, its design is a flipped Pokeball with a face drawn on it. It's like an upside down Voltorb. They could have changed him into like a Great Ball or something and make it shiny, look like an Ultra Ball. Now time for our last Pokemon, which is Plusle. I almost said Minun. Time to draw Plusle. It's the Pikachu clone of Generation 3, which is Hoenn. Draw its ears. Draw that for ears. Also, fun fact, both of their tails have their symbols on it. Plusle has a plus symbol as a tail, and Minun has a minus symbol of a tail because plus and minus electric charges. Give it that cutesy face. Give it those elliptical eyes, because ellipse is another word for oval. The elliptical describes it. Give it those plus cheeks. Plusle's cheeks has plus symbol on it. Minun's cheek has minus. And both of them are the cheering Pokemon. Don't know why, but I'll go with that. Because electric charges, who knows? To those cheeks. Gonna let it do something. Give it those hands and arms something neat. Don't listen to them, they're annoying. Time for the main body. Sometimes I do my Pikachu models very strangely, like having a wrong shape. This is my life at school. Give it a plus shaped tail. This is what its tail looks like. The minus on its tail is actually a 90-degree turned hyphen, or a minus symbol, which looks like this, glued onto its butt. Time to color it in cheering yellow color. A cheering yellow color. So must remember that the outside of the ears should be red and the inside should be the body color. Do that. Color it all in. Forgot some yellow. Now the colors in the outline. Great. Do that. In the official Pokemon website, I had lots of fun playing Swirlix game, which I have to grade cotton candy. If you hear the ambulance, then you're good. Okay, here are our Pokemon, drawn from memory. Here we have Sceptile with a twig in its mouth. We have Crobat, looking really strange. We have Trapinch, Electrode, and Plusle. Let's see the results. I'm in a no internet area, so it will take some time. Maybe. First, let's see Sceptile. Everyone knows it's not Skeptile. I did good, but I forgot that triangle-like thing on its chest. Let me draw it. Also, its body design is actually slimmer. Just do that, looks like that. And its body design is actually slimmer. I got it nicely done. Also, the leaves protruding out of its wrists are actually longer, and there's actually 2 of them. Well, overall, I did a good job. Now time to move on to Crobat. Crobat. Wow, I did a really good job on Crobat, but its wings actually have just one ridge, just one things like a dragon veins, and also it actually has a little bit smaller feet, and its ears are not pointy, they're curved at the end like these, so they look more Pikachu-like. Our next Pokemon is Trapinch. Pinch. Pinch. I did a pretty good job, but I left out the whites that are connecting its legs, and it actually has 4 legs. It's actually quadruped instead of having 6 legs like an insect does. Maybe it looks like it has 12 legs, but I drew 6, so it counts as 6 legs. Also, its legs look more cylindrical or maybe tubular than my Trapinch, instead of triangles, which looks like Giratina origin. This is what it looks like. It's missing the whites. Looks so odd. Its body is a little bit fatter and wider. Moving on to Electrode. Okay, it is Electrode. Okay, wow, spot on job, but I changed its eyebrows to look different. But I did a great job. This is my signature design. This is how I draw my electrodes. Now our final Pokemon, Plusle. This, wow, not too shabby, but its hands are actually red and do not have fingers. Also, the inner part of the ears are actually circular instead of bunny ear-like things. But I did a pretty good job on all of these. Well, that's about it for drawing Pokemon from memory. Hoenn Pokemon. Stick around for some time so you can see the Sinnoh Pokemon.